article titled Managing Your Boss. It's an article I would recommend to anybody, particularly those who are working in the formal sector. It's something, as you grow up the ladder, people who are chief admin officers, team leaders and all that, they teach you about managing people, managing teams, leading people. But here is one person they rarely teach you to manage. That's your boss, the person above you. I recommend it, Managing Your Boss. The aim, finally for me, will be that you should be a now person. Live one day at a time. As someone said, none of us here is the general manager of the universe. We are now, like I said, not less than 40. The African system puts you under pressure. I'm sure some of us will get text messages and phone calls, send me money, send me money. Sometimes it gives you headache. You need to prioritize. I say this because these are things that are practical and real. They are not classroom things. You need to have a good budget for yourself, prioritize, and then, above all, live with eternity in you. Because, like you saw the RIP on some of our colleagues, we will say we're having a 25 years anniversary. How many of us are sure of being there? So live well, live good, maximize opportunities, leave a legacy for generations to come. On that note, I want to say, all my distinguished professors and colleagues, it's been nice passing through this school. We look forward to continuous engagement with you. After now, we are going to have our own meetings to decide on the way forward. But like I said, consider what I've said for your personal and professional growth. Look at the courses that are proposed, the prospects of us as visiting lecturers, some of us who are interested, and then also consider the internet age in which we are. I saw an advert by our business school, the MBA online. I was impressed. ABU running MBA online. Have we considered running some of our courses online? Some of us, we are interested in coming for programs, but distance and challenges and responsibilities will not allow us to come physically. Universities like London School of Economics and so many, they run online programs. I think on that note, I want to thank my colleagues for the opportunity of speaking, and I believe that even the staff is not that. Thank you very much. Wow. This is a round of applause to our very own Isaac of Polilolo.
In fact, we can only get this from Harvard graduate and ISPS graduate. This is wonderful. Thank you very much, Isaac. Thank you so much. We want to call on our very own father in the house.
And also my incoming HOD, Dr. Aliu Yaya. My dear great 97 students. And I also say great Abusite. Like the director of advancement will not be happy if I just say 97 I was a little bit non-committal when Dr. Adu Jacob gave me your letter about 2 weeks ago or a week ago that there was this 97 reunion and that I should come and give a lecture. I've started giving public lectures to students and to people for the past 4 years or so. So I don't have the time. It's not a matter of pride. If they see insisting, and I used to tell them, my ongoing rate is 150,000. You can pay, I'll take it. I'll come. Some of them will be taken aback. No, it's not, I don't have the time. So when Adu Jacob came, I said, okay, I'll think about it. I think that's what I said. So yesterday I was in the dean's office first of all I was going to the dean's office, to the department. And I met them, and the way they greeted me, we are back, sir. I said, yes, I'm in trouble now. So I went to the dean's office, the dean was escorting me, they came again. We are coming to greet you. I said, hey. Then I don't know how many of them follow me to my office. Then I knew I had to say something today. I talked yesterday for about 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Today I see with you because they said many of you will be coming today. I was thinking of what to tell you. I was thinking of what to say. The director of advancement, the dean, the HOD, they've spoken to you. But something occurred to me this morning. This morning when I saw Senator Tafina wearing your 97th first, and I remember today is October 1st, Independent Day, Republic Day. So I said, okay, let me talk about Nigeria a bit, so that I won't bore you since I'm a professor of political science. You want to at least rehearse what I've been telling you for some time, so that, and so see where we are now. Although the president spoke this morning, and he was telling us about what he was doing and so on, but let me say, let's put it in a proper perspective as political scientists, okay? Because invariably, when people know that you're a political scientist, wherever you are working, they want to ask you some questions. For instance, they will ask you, what's the recession? I know some people will not know what is recession. I will explain what recession is all to you, what's about it. And let me tell you a small joke about recession that I read in the newspaper. There are two young boys, two brothers. One junior brother was asking the senior one, what is recession? The boy said, how will I explain it to you? How will I explain this to you? He said, okay, you see our auntie? He said, yes. About a month, 2 months ago, did you notice the skin? Yes, the brother said, the skin was very light, very light. He said, what about today? He said, it's dark. That's the recession. Yeah. He said, okay. He said, it's not still clear. I got it. He said, okay. I'll give you two other examples. He said, the first one, this is our auntie, you know, men used to come and visit her. They will come visit her. We call her for them. They give us money. Say yes. Have you noticed that the number of people coming have reduced? He said yes. The amount of money that we're giving us has reduced? He said yes. That's the recession. Okay? The third one is that our parents, my daddy, will not complain. When you eat, you don't finish, you won't complain. He said yes. Now, if you don't finish your food, and the food are reduced, daddy will start howling. Mommy too will be shouting. That's the recession. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me now talk briefly about Nigeria at 56. I was joking at that time that I'm older than Nigeria. If I don't want to tell people my age, then I will tell them I am a pre-independence baby. But 56 years is, to me, it's a long time. It's not a short time in the history of a nation. Okay, so when people compare Nigeria with the United States, compare Nigeria with UK, compare Nigeria with Britain, it's unfair. It's unfair. Because those countries have been there for America for more than 2 centuries, France for more than 3 centuries, Germany also, and they also fought a lot of battles to be where they are today. Okay, so Nigeria, the problem we are having may not be peculiar, really. But let me explain some of the issues that is facing Nigeria now. To some of my colleagues, it's not new to them what I've been saying. Oh, by the way, before I start, I want to commend your mates who are members of the department. Secretary Vida, Dr. Teresa Vida, Dr. Yakubu, and Dr. Aliu. I want to say this. Jacob, sorry. Jacob. I want to say this. They have been praising me, who have been praising me to do this, to do that. I find them very worthy replacement for what I've been doing. You have identified them. I never knew they were classmates, honestly, until yesterday. I just identified them as very hard-working fellows. But I gave them assignment, they do it for me. I gave, sometimes one day they called me to come and give a lecture in my town people. I said, no, I can't go. How do Jacob? I gave him one day notice. He went there, did very well. They came to me and said, the man you sent, very intelligent. I said, yes, I know. Okay? Sometimes, anytime I have some problem, papers I'll give, don't check it for me. And then Senator Vida also, the same thing. Senator Vida will come to me several times. Prof, there's a problem. What is the problem? Always thinking about the problem of the faculty, problem of the department. I said, Senator, we can't solve all these problems together. We are moving up, and I want to thank, is it Isaac? Who gave this talk? Honestly, I'm very excited because we have been introducing new courses in the faculty. We are also introducing new courses in the department. And and you also talk about continue, what do you call it? Center for Distance Learning. Maybe they haven't told you, the Deputy Director of Center for Distance Learning is Aliu. So, it's also involved in this e-learning thing. And we had the running battle in the department. We are still on it now on how to change MIAT to e-learning. Secretary Vida also is in charge of MIAT. That's why we got this theater without any hope. Abdul Jacob is also in charge of our diploma program. And also a very high member of the department. So you can see the three of them. But they've never, and I want to say this, never shown anybody that they are classmates. Honestly. So they were operating like a court. Three of them are very close to me, but never told me one day that, as you know, this man was my classmate. Anytime we had a matter meeting, they would be challenging each other, talking. I never knew. Until yesterday when I knew that I've been living in the middle of... So help me please, help me give them a round of applause for representing you properly and also ensuring that what we have taught them, we are really able to put it in practice. Honestly, it's wonderful the way I've been relating to them. It's wonderful the way they are working, and the curricular review we are doing in the department, they are also members of the review committee. So looking at new programs, creating new programs and so on. And some of the team, Isaac said today, I think our new HOD will also do it. So that we incorporate it into our system, so that the students we are bringing up will be able to at least know. One of the things I will say today has to do with that. I've known that ABU products are better than many universities, many products of many universities. For the past, and I've been here for more than 3 decades. Honestly. When you are in new services, you already know. Anytime there's a debate, maybe you man will be in front. Just ordinary debates, they'll be the one talking, they'll be the one educating people. And you know. So please, you keep it up. And we have been trying, but I have to say this to you. Isaac, thank you very much for your speech. Thank you very much. The standard is falling. That is the truth. The standard is falling. So you have to note that. The standard is falling. And I relay the blame squarely at the feet of the state, of the government. Honestly, I lay it squarely at the feet of the government. But that's a story for another day. So Nigeria at 56, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Dean, the Vice Chancellor. Nigeria has, I said, 3 peculiar problems. 3 peculiar problems. The first one is what I call problematic of legitimacy. Problematic of legitimacy. What do I mean by that? All our governments have not been respecting what people know as this. They are not respecting social contract theory. No respect. They only come to Nigerians when they are soliciting for votes. By the time they win, they forget you until the next election. So Nigerians do not trust their government. They do not trust the government. And when the governor wins the election, the first thing he'll be doing is to collect money for the next election. To steal money. So Nigerians have lost hope, trust for their respective government. This is obvious. That is what I call problematic of legitimacy. Government not doing what they're supposed to do. Because of the problem with the systemic problem of bad governance. The second one is what I call the imperative of development. Nigeria is still grappling with development. We have issues of development, serious issues of development. And that has to do with the way and manner we manage our resources. Okay? We consume what we don't produce.